Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's great to have you in my little corner of YouTube where we speak all things adulting, faith, and lifestyle. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That red button must turn gray. Give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you enjoyed about today's video and what other videos you'd like to see. Share this with anybody and everybody who you think might need it. And last but not least, tap those notification bells so that you do not miss another video. So without wasting any more time, let us get straight into today's video. So today I want to speak about a very difficult topic that I rarely speak about, that the church doesn't really speak about as well. So this is our second Word Wednesday. It's our second Word Wednesday, and this is a very close one to home for me right now in the season that I'm in. So I'm being vulnerable with you guys. But before I open up about what I want to share with you and what the word says, I want to give you a bit of a backstory. So over the past few weeks since I started my channel, a lot of DMs have been coming in, which I really appreciate. Thank you guys for all the love and support that I've been getting. But some of the messages have made me realize that I've put people under the impression that I am some perfect person who has it all together. 22, 2 degrees, a house, a stable family. What more do you want? And I just want to let you guys know that life is not as happy as it looks on social media. Life is not as put together as it looks on social media. So I apologize to anybody who I have put under the impression that I am some perfect person. I am not. I have been struggling with mental health for a couple of years, but it got really bad this year. From March this year, I've just been seeing myself deteriorate. I have been seeing myself deteriorate month after month, and the past few weeks have been gruesome as well. It's so easy to wipe your tears and face the world with courage and keep it moving, but you can only ignore it for so long, and you can only not deal with it for so long. So with that, I want to be open and honest with you guys. That I don't have it all together. I might look like I do, but I really don't. I've been struggling with mental health for a while, and I have cried myself to sleep more nights than I should have. I have asked God why so much. So I want to make it known, that we are not perfect. I am not perfect, and mental health is something that we should probably start speaking about a bit more often, and a bit more openly, especially as a Christian community. You go to church and you tell them that you're struggling with something, and they tell you that you're not praying enough. You hear that someone has committed suicide, and you tell somebody who is in the church, and they tell you, oh, that person didn't go to church enough. And I've actually written a blog post about this, so do go and check it out. I'll link it down below, about how the church is not sensitive to mental health issues. And I mean, there has been improvement, but there's still a long way to go, So I do acknowledge that we have actually started speaking about it, but there's still a long way to go. Without making people feel like they've forsaken Jesus or neglected their Christian walk because they've fallen into depression. So I want to share 3 verses with you today, as well as a poem that hits home every time I'm in a season like this. So the 3 verses are ones that I cling to every time when I'm just like, Lord, I can't hear you. I don't know where you are. Lord, I've been crying. Why? Like, where are you? How are you letting me suffer like this emotionally? How are you letting me, be such a mess, So I really hope they bless you as they bless me, and as they carry me, and as they encourage me. I really hope that they touch you as well. So the first verse that I'd like to share is from Psalms 56 verse 8. Psalms 56 verse 8. You take account of my wandering. You put my tears in your bottle. Are they not in your book? This verse encourages me, and it kind of tells me that God acknowledges my tears. He can see them, He wipes them, and He collects them. Like there's a jar there in heaven with Rori on it, with each and every tear that I've cried from when I was born until now. God sees each and every one of them. And I just find that so encouraging that, I'm crying, but I'm seen, I'm seen. And I'm seen by the one who can fix it, I'm seen by the one who is walking this journey with me. So as long as I'm seen by him, I'm good, I'm fine. The next verse that I would like to share with you guys is Revelation 21. Let me look for it. It's Revelation 21 verse 4. Just give me a second to find it though. Revelation 21 verse 4. It reads as follows. God shall wipe away all the tears from their eyes. There shall be no more death, neither shall there be any more sorrow, nor crying, nor pain, for the former things have passed away. This just gives me hope that there is a tomorrow. It is a tomorrow that will be filled with joy. There will be no more sorrow. There will be no more pain. Because God is going to turn it around for you. That just actually reminded me of a song by Vashon Mitchell that says, that's titled Turn It Around, or Turning Around for Me. That's the right one. And it reminds you that there's going to be a 180-degree shift in whatever situation that is pulling you down. And God is about to elevate you into joy, into a place of no sorrow, into a place of no pain. And that is what encourages me every single day. The last verse I'd like to share with you guys is found in the book of Hebrews. Hebrews 13 verse 5, the last bit of it. And it says, for he said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. It might seem like you are alone right now. It might seem like you are crying and God is not there. It might seem like you are praying and God is not there. Coming from a sister who is experiencing mental health issues right now and who's battling with her mental health, I hope that it is hitting home a bit more, because it's difficult to, take this from someone who is completely fine and be like, yeah, but she's fine, like, what is she saying? It's coming from me, who is sitting there and fighting that battle alongside you. So he will never leave you nor forsake you. It might seem like you are praying to a brick wall, but he hears your prayers. He's right there. He is nearer than you think. So I'm going to leave you guys with a poem, one of my most favorite poems, also shared once before on my blog. It's titled Footprints. Not too sure who the author is, but it's titled Footprints. I'll also try and link an internet version in the description so that you guys can go and read it as well. So the poem reads as follows. One night I had a dream. I was walking along the beach with the Lord, and I noticed two sets of footprints in the sand. But I noticed that many times along the path of life, there was only one set of footprints. And I noticed that it was at my lowest and saddest times in my life. I asked, Lord, you said that once I decided to follow you, you would walk with me all the way. That sounds a bit familiar, right? But during the most troublesome times in my life, there was only one set of footprints. I don't understand why you left my side when I needed you most. The Lord said, my precious child, I never left you during your time of trial. Where you see only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. So at this moment in my life, I feel like there is only one set of footprints. And there is indeed only one set, probably. And it is God who is carrying me. He is my strength in weakness. Book of Corinthians. He is strong when I am weak, and I have to just acknowledge that he is there even when it doesn't feel like it, when it feels like he has forsaken me, and he really hasn't. When it feels like he's far, he's nearer than you think. He's nearer than I think, you know? So I want to encourage you today that if you are battling with mental health, maybe it is triggered by things that you see on social media, by the home environment that you're in, you are not alone. We are fighting the battle together. There are so many warriors out there who are fighting depression, who are fighting anxiety. We are with you and we are walking this journey and marching with you. Most importantly, God is with you. As cliche as it sounds, I'm speaking to myself in this video as well, that God is with me. So with that, we've come to the end of today's video. With so much love and so much light from me to you, have an amazing rest of the day. Stay safe and God bless. Bye, guys.